All right. I don't really know how to start this video with the title of we did it. Obviously the background's different. Should explain what's happening here. But I finally got my own spot after man, I don't even know. When I moved here it was in August. So however long from August from January is how long it took. Honestly, it feels really nice. It feels a little bit surreal, honestly, bro. I'm also really surprised I managed to even pull this off because of the unnecessary bills. I mean, bill with the apostrophe S that I put on myself. Um, I never would have thought I would even be here because of the bill I put on myself, which is I'm pretty sure I talk about it a lot, or I don't talk about it a lot, but I bring it up every once in a while whenever I do record. My car bill, it's probably like one of the worst financial decisions you can ever make is lease a car. And I didn't realize, I mean, it's not really a mistake. I don't want to dwell on man, I shouldn't have done this, but it really did shape my life as having more responsibility as a human. But besides from that, I didn't think I was able to get my own spot just because of that. And it couldn't have been placed a lot more better or easier because where I'm from, the West Coast, it's getting more expensive as the years go by. And making the money I'm making right now, I don't even think I would even still be able to have my own spot and live comfortably. Now, now that I'm here, I can live comfortably. Like I could buy things that I want. I can buy things that I need without being like, oh man, dang, that's gonna hurt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it feels really relieving. I mean, obviously, uh, the first stages of getting your apartment, it's a little rough because you have to get so many things, like utilities. I don't know how to explain it. Just things that you need to survive when you first get an apartment. So obviously the first weeks is gonna be a little rough because you're just buying so many things that you need to survive. Um, but that's about it, honestly. It feels really calming. I feel a lot more at peace because it's my own bubble. Nobody can really mess with it. And being here, it does feel like home. I actually surprisingly, it feels like home, even though this is all I got. Whatever you see here is all I got. I don't have anything in the living room. I barely got anything in my kitchen. A few things in my bathroom, but that's about it. But it honestly feels like home. This is kind of like the vibe that I'm feeling. I always wanted a cozy place to live or a cozy room. Excuse me. And man, when I get home, all I want to do is just lay down and just nap because I just feel so comfortable in my own space. And to even add on to that, I don't want to dox myself, but I live in a place where it's really hard to find, you know? I mean, it's not hard to find if you obviously type with the address, but if you were to look at it blindly, it's kind of hard. And that's what I like. It feels safe. It's really chill here, guys. It's not ghetto. And I just never thought I'd be here. I was gonna make this video on the day that I moved in, but just so much stuff just kept piling up. I had to move in the middle of a snowstorm, and then, buy a mattress. Everything was busy. It was busy the last like 2 or 3 days, and then now I'm pretty much settled in. I still need to buy a few more things, but they're not really as important right now. But yeah, I just think I don't want to say that I'm lucky, because if I didn't make the step to leave Arizona, I think I'd still be having my two jobs that I worked at and just paying my car and just being a degenerate. Because at that time, I was just like saving money to move to San Diego. And I barely even had any money. It was hard. But I'm so thankful that I'm so thankful that I left my comfort zone to like seek a more difficult life, because that was originally what the plan was. And when I was in San Diego, holy Lord, that was difficult. Not the first half, but like the second half absolutely destroyed me. And then I moved here. And even when I was here, maybe like the second half of me moving here was also hard. And I managed to pull it off, and now I'm here. And all this, I don't want to completely like say it was my doing. I just want to not give a shout. I mean, kind of like giving a shout out, but I'm really thankful to have a girlfriend, and I'm thankful to have my dad. I'm thankful to have my girlfriend's parents on my side. Most of this stuff here, I got to like by myself, but don't want to go into detail. My girlfriend helped, her family helped a little bit, and I'm really thankful, bro. Seriously. Now that was basically like the next biggest goal in my life was to have my own spot. Right? Take one step at a time. And now that I'm here, I can finally work on my other goals. My original goal was to pursue content like fully without having distractions, like not having my own space. I mean, that's not an excuse anymore, because look where I'm at now. That's not an excuse. So just pursue more, like I just want to pursue content. It's always been on and off for a very long time, just because of shit that just happens in my life. Just there's always some bullshit that's happening, and it manages to win me over. And I had to reset multiple times. And then now I'm basically starting over. I started doing streaming again maybe like 3 days ago. And then I'm just recording here because I don't want to. I think my audience on YouTube, even though it's just a little bit, my audience on YouTube is a lot more different than the streaming part of my career. So I don't want to leave you guys in the dirt. I still don't really know what to do with this channel. I do plan on posting like content from my stream onto maybe on this channel. It's a maybe, I don't know. I kind of feel like I want a more community. I want like a community that wants things, and I want to do them for y'all, but obviously we're not there yet, so I'm not going to be posting stuff like that. But yeah, it feels really nice, especially when you're in like a spot in your life where no one can bother you anymore. I just never thought I'd be here because I've always just been around bad energy my whole life. So just being here, just it's really good. Um, Low key be like feels I'm getting like a little emotional because when I talk to the camera, it kind of feels like I'm talking to somebody, and sometimes it feels like I don't really get to talk to someone like this, and it feels really good. Which I say every single time I pick up the camera, even though I don't even like click record and just yap like I used to, because I don't know. I don't know why I don't pick up the camera. Maybe it's just I work, and then whenever I get home, I just have to do so many things, like strategize my money. That's also one of the biggest things that I've learned, like just stepping out of my comfort zone, as I'm taking money more seriously. I'm taking it more like, okay, we need to be serious. We cannot be blowing our money like we used to, because I used to go out and eat every single day. Um, just use it on like dumb shit. And then now I'm here. I'm just like, all right, $5 goes into that, $20 goes into that, blah blah blah. And I'm just like I'm just making moves. I'm planning ahead. I'm planning ahead a lot more than I used to, and it feels honestly really good because it makes me feel a lot more stable. But that's about it. We did it. I'm so thankful that I'm in this position. I'll never take this for granted. I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at. Obviously, there's some work I still need to do on myself. There's still a lot more things to do because job is not done. But I love you guys. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you guys sticking around, even though I'm really inconsistent on this Johnson. But I'll be streaming every single day on TikTok and Twitch. I'm trying to multi-stream, but literally as I'm recording, TikTok is a really trashy app right now. I don't know, something about the US having it or something like that. I don't even be on the internet like that, but that's what my girlfriend and my community on Discord tell me. But I'll put my link in the description. You can stop by and say hi. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.